30,000. Made in Malaysia. Still have to buy a car. Cough out a bit of down payment, bought Proton Saga. Proton Saga last year in June, who acquired Proton Saga? Country Sakmukta Al-Bukhari. Now I took a loan. If I'm a Muslim, I must take an Islamic loan. I want to take an Islamic loan, I borrow from Bank Muamalat. Bank Muamalat owned by who? Country Sakmukta Al-Bukhari. Besides taking a loan, I must buy insurance. Insurance buy from Uni Asia. Uni Asia owned by who? Country Sakmukta Al-Bukhari. And long time later, I need to go for inspection. In this country, there was this inspection agency called Patto. Last time it's government agency. All the lorry drivers would know Patto. Take money, your lorry pass. Now Patto, privatize. Privatize to who? Country Sakmukta Al-Bukhari. After a few years, promoted to manager. Not bad, I want to buy a Honda better car because I cannot stand the fact that Tunku and window always cannot come down. Buy Honda Malaysia. Who owns Honda Malaysia? Country Sakmukta Al-Bukhari. Take the car into the city. Traffic jam all the time, everyone knows. So sometimes my pay toll so that it's faster. I take the smart tunnel to pay 2 ringgit to go into the city. 2 ringgit pay to who? MMC Gamuda. MMC owned by who? Country Sakmukta Al-Bukhari. And our smart tunnel is quite smart because rain that time cannot use the tunnel. So that time I hope by 2017 as promised by our Prime Minister, we really have an MRT system that we can be proud of. We hope, fingers crossed. But MRT is the single largest, biggest project in Malaysia's history. 53 billion ringgit. And last year I was talking about it as well. It was offered to MMC Gamuda without any open tender. Even though Najib promised accountability, transparency and open tender. Okay? Janji ditepati. 53 billion given to MMC Gamuda to build the MRT system. So when I go onto the MRT in the future, I will also be contributing to the coffers of MMC. Now, from MRT, I got a call from my father, go back Johor to see him. Now go back Johor, see him, I take the train. The train now upgraded to double tracking. So last time single tracking very difficult because one train go, the other train cannot come, must wait. So double tracking means both directions can go. The train system to Johor was upgraded for 9 billion ringgit. But the ultimate amount paid by the Malaysian government, 12 billion ringgit. Sorry, 13 billion ringgit. Why did the cost go up? Auditor General went to check. Not Tony Pua went to check. Auditor General went to check. Auditor General discovered that Malaysian government is very bad at signing contracts. The contract they sign always grabs blood. Everything goes to the contractors, the government bears all the risks and the costs. So every single cost overrun was borne by the Malaysian government. Every single cent. The contractor did not have to pay any LAT, the late delivery charges, penalties, cost overrun, nothing, no risk. So the government paid 13 billion because it absorbed all the risk and cost, even though it is not at fault. They paid 13 billion for double tracking. But not only the railway line has been given, a contract has been given to BRT Highcom or MMC Gamuda, which are owned by Country Sakmukta Al-Bukhari. The railway company, KPM Berhad, after election, have also been decided inside it will be privatized to Country Sakmukta Al-Bukhari. So the train going to Johor also be privatized. After I reach Johor, see my father, Guan called me. Hey, Tony, I need you in Penang. Can you come up to Penang? So from Johor, go Penang, easiest way, which way? Go airport, Senai Airport. Who owns Senai Airport? Country Sakmukta Al-Bukhari. I don't want to fly, I want to take a boat. I take a boat, go to Port of Tanjung Selepas, or go to Johor Port. Both ports are owned by Country Sakmukta Al-Bukhari. I take the boat to Penang, arrive in Penang Port, then I heard the MCA Transport Minister, Datuk Seri announced in Parliament, Penang Port also being privatized to Country Sakmukta Al-Bukhari. I don't want to travel anymore. I tell you, when next time you want to call me, you use email, internet or phone call. But even next time when I use email, phone call, I want to use this system called 4G LTE. You see the message advertisement 4G LTE building, right? MCMC, Information Communications and Multimedia Commission, or MCMC lah. They awarded the bandwidth to all these companies. They give DG stuff, they give Maxi stuff, they give new mobile stuff, they give all the telco company stuff, and then there was this company that nobody heard of before, Puncak Semangat. They got double of everyone else. Puncak Semangat, oh my who? Tan Sri Sat Mokhtar Al-Bukhan. No track record, don't know whether got money, no money, never built a telco system before in Malaysia, got double the bandwidth of what every other established telco got as part of the contract. Phone call also tak boleh pakai. Let's go back a bit. Let's write letters. Dearest Lee Guan King, I miss you a lot. I seal the envelope, lick the stamp, paste it down. Every time I put my saliva on that piece of stamp, I am paying money to Tan Sri Sat Mokhtar Al-Bukhan because the post office also privatized to Tan Sri Sat Mokhtar Al-Bukhan. I have my Malay friends there from past. Our government say this is Bumi Putra policy. Our past friends will tell them, hanya dia saja yang Bumi Putra. Hanya dia yang Melayu dah. Are there no other competent or clever Malaysians who are able to take on all these industries in Malaysia? Tak ada. Is this where all the Ampro money is being hidden and going to? Remember Renong or not? You bought the stock or not? Got kena burn or not? My dad kena burn, so I remember very clearly. From a few ringgit, I think 3 ringgit 20 cents, that's when we bought, to zero. Literally zero, because Renong went bankrupt. Now at that point in time when Renong went bankrupt, their debt was 20 over billion ringgit. Their debt constitutes approximately 8% of the total country's corporate debt. Today, Tan Sri Sat Mokhtar in comparison, all his companies' debt added together, 34.5 billion ringgit. Some guaranteed by the government, otherwise you cannot get loan. And that debt stands more than 10% of the country's corporate debt. More than 10%. Anything happens to him, what will happen? What will happen? The government will use your money to bail out his companies. Exactly what happened in the late 1990s where Renong was bailed out with your money. We took over LRT, which was owned by Renong. We took over Time Telecom, major loss-making company, which is owned by Renong. The government spent more than 20 billion ringgit rescuing Renong Berhad. Plus highway was under Renong. And Tan Sri Halim Saad, he owed 3.2 billion in stock options. The government say, never mind. No, that's what clean the state. 3.2 billion, just wipe off just like that. History will repeat itself when Malaysia faces the next economic crisis and we cannot rule out the crisis in the near future because the US economy isn't doing that well, China is slowing down, and we are not that great ourselves. And when we have to bail out countries such as that, then I can assure you, it is not PR, Pakatan Rakyat, who will bankrupt the country as accused by Najib. It is Barisan Nasional who will bankrupt us before we become an advanced country, Vision 2020. So, kita nak buat yang ini, 我是干了。